In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. Through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep.
Wizard.
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great? Which way am I going?
That's what's coming. You on the way.
Nephew, what's good? From the first day you picked up a football in your hand, you was waiting to get to this day and beyond. This is your time. We've been following you, a lot of us, since Trinity. You come from great family, great stock. Love your dad, your whole family. But tonight, we believe in God for the best for you. But I want you to have peace, no matter where it is that you come out, because you're supposed to be at that place, and we're rooting for you. But no matter what, you are going to hear this. And then just walk on into it, Doc. All right, easy.
Shedeur Sanders, of course, in Canton, Texas tonight with his legendary father, waiting to hear where his name will be called, perhaps the most talked about player in this entire draft.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this draft night? NFL draft night. Sports talk with D. Watt. I'm your host tonight, Bernard Watt, along with Greg Seddick and J.R. Boxton. I think J.R. Boxton is still on vacation. Text me, say he's still traveling. He might log in or have time to jump on in about 20 minutes into the program when he gets settled. So we'll be looking forward to see if he'll be able to jump on tonight. But I do have Greg Seddick. Me and Greg been at this thing about a year now together on a Thursday night. Appreciate him for being able to rock with me. He could be doing his own show, but I guess he felt sorry for me, so he said, hey, yeah, join in with you on Thursday night, and we've been doing this thing about a year. But hey, do me a favor, hit that like button as you come in. Hit the like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to Sports Talk with B. Watts. And also, do me a favor, hit that bell notification. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you would like to support the broadcast, join in on the membership. Be a member of Sports Talk with B. Watts, and I truly will appreciate it. All right? And also, I want to thank everyone who already have joined the membership. We found it. Appreciate y'all. All right? Let me bring Greg Seddick up. Let me see, can I find him? And we're going to get right into it. All right. You got a black screen right now, but I'll carry it on. But let's see what the chat has to say. Everybody down there in the chat, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Mate, what's going on? How you feeling? There it is. Son of Yahweh, Miss V. Yes, ma'am. What's going on, Miss V? Thank you for coming a membership. Another member, Sabrina. Appreciate you for being a member. Miss Harris, how you feeling? TM, how you doing? Tonight. Kenny Wilson, what's up, bro? Appreciate you being a membership. I love CC. Appreciate you for being a membership. Appreciate you. Jizzle, what's going on? 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 I love CC said, thank you for, yeah, I appreciate you for joining the panel last night. Good to hear your voice. I love CC. Who we got here? DJ Zoe. It's showtime. What's up with Greg? Yep, Greg is in here. Alan, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up, Greg?
What's going on?
Shoot, not much, man. Nothing much, boy. Hey, boy, your stream y'all went up on me again, boy. Y'all made almost $90. I started telling man, y'all can have it. Y'all got me this time. You ain't gonna get me no more now.
They keep going up.
I don't know. They took out $90 on me, man. I said, I ain't even signed up for no $90.
They slide it up on you.
Yeah, I saw a message. They never did answer back. I said, that's all right. I got a trick on them next time. Next time they do it. But anyway, how your day was?
All right, man. I got this draft like right there. They sitting there running him off right now.
Yeah, I'm that's when I'm recording on my phone, but I'm looking at the draft on my laptop just to see there's an update. So what you think? So let's get right into it, man. What you think about Shedeur? This is year. What pick you think he gonna go? What team you think he gonna go to? Me personally, I just want him to go early and go to a team that's suited for him. It don't matter for me if he go 1 or 20. It don't matter. Here's some teams talking about moving up and picking Pittsburgh, New Orleans. I don't know. But me personally, I just can't understand if you need a quarterback like Tennessee, Cleveland, and the New York Giants, and you've been talking about Shedeur all year long as a top quarterback, and all of a sudden now he ain't. That bothers me. I don't know if those talking heads out there got to him. Everybody turned against him and made the team turn against him. I don't know what happened in that, but we finna find out what's gonna happen. What's your thought on Shedeur?
Yeah, I think they've been, they still putting out little punch articles as recently as of yesterday. So they still throwing stuff out there. That was my question. Do you think, they've been working on this for 2 years? Do you think that, they've been speaking and it didn't make sense, like speaking it up, but do you think that these people running their mouth, has it hurt his draft stock? Like they've been speaking every single year from one thing after the other, his draft stock gonna go down. They've been trying to speak it up, before you even talk about any of these other guys. I heard a comment earlier today. It's like they have talked down on Shedeur so much and make the other guys look great.
Yeah, you're right.
You ain't got time to talk about their deficiencies because you too busy talking about, like I said, and then all of a sudden Milroe is garbage that he was playing and inconsistent he was playing. It's like all of a sudden he all right, because they too busy trying to trip Shedeur up. So
Man,
no.
I ain't know they were raising Milroe up.
They ain't giving him his due. You know how they usually try to scrutinize everybody.
Right.
And now it's like, you don't really talk about them like that. It's like they can just kind of slide in. If that makes sense. They kind of just slide in. So I don't know.
Yeah.
They ain't getting that same level of scrutiny.
Right. Yeah. I just don't, like I said, I'm ready for it to be over, man. Let him go where he gonna go. Let him go on and do his thing. I know he tired of it now. He been preparing for what, 2 years, like you said, to be a high draft pick. And the teams, they had a scout at every practice this past year to look at him, especially in
Still
New
trying
York
to
now.
figure it out. And they still trying to figure it all out, right?
Yeah, man. I be saying, what the world they looking at, you know?
They needed that leader. So I'm sure when the time is
Let me see.
diligence,
I got my box up here. Shout out with R Jizzle. I've been wondering what's going on with you. You say you got your box there. R Jizzle don't join the Tanggula Box Club. That's what I
All
got
right.
over here on my computer.
Congratulations, Archie. Congratulations.
Yeah, I got it. That's what I got. I put it here on my office. Got it on the screen here. So let's see what they got going on here.
All right, you'll keep us up to date then. But like
They
I
got
say,
the Titans on the board right now. Who is it gonna be? They got the order of the Titans. Then they got the Browns. Then they got the Giants.
all right, the Titans up now.
Yep, the clock is going. Is it 8:19 and count?
Okay, I'm
Travis
looking at it
on right
now.
there.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see who they get. Is it really Cam Ward or is it Shedeur? It should be
Oh,
Shedeur.
Travis. They showing Travis right now.
On my screen, they're showing Shedeur.
Oh, he may be. I don't
Got a
know.
little delay, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's amazing how I find it interesting how we didn't really pay attention to the draft like that. I know I haven't, but it's like for them to be so indecisive when it comes to Shedeur, like the range. Like you usually don't have a guy he can go first, second, or third, or 30th, 20th. It's like
yeah,
that's crazy. That it's like you're doing too much. You're trying too hard.
yeah, they tried to. Yeah, they trying to assassinate him. How you man? Somebody was saying today on ESPN when I was at work. I was saying second round. They come out a second day pick.
They've been trying to push him back for so long. They don't, they really pushed him out of the Heisman. While they
Yeah,
distracted us, they pushed him out of everything they could, and
yeah,
now they're trying to push him out of his, his due for this draft.
right.
And you notice he the only one that got all these moving parts. Like nobody
Yeah,
else ain't can be. He can be draft first, second, or 30th. Nobody ain't got that kind of range.
right.
They get Travis, they'll come back and get him.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that too.
But he's like
Yeah,
they're doing a package deal for him.
right. I like said, man, shoot, he the best quarterback in the. They on the clock right now. Look like they don't. They calling in on my screen. Hey, if y'all don't mind, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let this show get in the algorithm. Let the show get in the algorithm. Greg said it show too. Hit that like button on both sides, y'all. Appreciate it.
Well, one thing for sure, like you say, we're gonna find out today. Ain't no
Yeah, you're gonna find
speculation.
out today. You're gonna
It's
find
just
out.
weird.
So
So do
what you
you
think
think
about Cam Ward?
I don't know, man. I think he benefiting from the Shedeur getting dog, really. Because you gotta think about this a guy that he folks came out last year. He came back for an extra year and
Right,
went down to Miami. They wasn't giving him no respect. But I think it's like if they'd rather give him respect than Shedeur type thing. That's why I think he benefit. And it don't
right.
help that they train together and they know each other. And it's like, well, we'd rather give it to Cam than Shedeur.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And Cam is a good quarterback, but it's like you don't really see him get scrutinized like Shedeur.
No, you sure don't.
Like nobody is getting scrutinized on usually the quarterback is very scrutinized. Like they so busy going heavy on him, they can't really expose the ones who they need to expose.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, this whole draft thing been weird, man. For the whole team.
And then that's a good point somebody made that they said Cam had a better O line. They say that most good quarterbacks in college have a better O line.
Yeah,
They're not
Simo.
doing it without, having a good line. They're not doing it without a good line. So it's like if Shador mess around and get a good line, it might be some good for him.
Yeah.
Is it interesting that Shedeur chose? I guess he don't really know where he stands, so maybe that's why it makes sense. He didn't want to be one of these people up here in the room. You think he? Because you remember they originally said they was gonna do it at Colorado, and Travis want to go. And Travis like I'm going, and then as you know they like we in Dallas with everybody else. Like what happened with the Colorado thing?
You
Supposed to
just
been
said it. You just said it. Yeah, you answer your own question. You
what?
didn't know where he was going. Had nobody committed to him. Cam Ward drafted #1 overall.
You that far ahead of me?
I mean, I just got a text from ESPN.
I mean they've been saying it, but
I'm just telling what they. I'm just saying it just been reported. Cam Ward went #1.
yeah, they do say pick is in. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not gonna use the whole clock. But
right.
my thing is like, yeah, the pick is in. They've been pretty much saying that. You know, Cam is like a. I bet he never thought he'd be #1.
No, man, no.
He's a Tennessee style guy. I mean, he looks and is built like Steve McNair. He looks like Aaron McNair, like he could be his son.
But he can't move like Steve McNair.
Well,
He
he ain't
didn't
got the
move
old
like him.
Steve McNair hair, but he probably I don't know. Steve McNair, he's
Steve McNair was wrong. And he was a big old dude.
yeah. Yeah, mine just coming through. Well, that was accurate, right?
Yeah, that's what everybody been saying. So that's what they've been saying. That this
I
the
don't I
next
don't know
pick
when that happened. Like, at what point did he shift to be #1?
when they started attacking him over there on X, Twitter.
And he go get #1.
Yeah, he
Man,
went
he
number
never
one.
think that last year.
Man, no, he didn't think of doing the season either.
Yeah, like how that shift. I'm trying to remember. I just noticed like over the last few weeks, maybe month, but I never thought of him being on #1 because it always was about Shedeur and Travis. Maybe it was us, but man,
Maybe we just overlooked it,
Jacksonville
man.
traded with Cleveland.
Jacksonville done traded. I ain't watching now. They traded. Oh, they going to get Shedeur.
Something. Jacksonville traded with Cleveland. You know, we thought Cleveland gonna be second, and
Oh no,
they get Travis,
they going to get Travis. They going to get Travis.
bring him back to
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah, gonna bring him home. Wow, Jacksonville, y'all hit that like button.
Did we
Travis
see
Hunter.
Jacksonville coming?
No, I
I
didn't see
remember
that.
in the earlier days that Jacksonville was in the conversation. They said people trade up. Jacksonville don't shot up. I don't think nobody was predicting Jacksonville to slide now.
No, no, did nobody? No, I didn't see that. Did y'all say that during the show?
I don't remember nobody talking about Jacksonville. I know everybody been talking about other teams possibly trying to trade up. But Jacksonville was originally in that conversation. I don't know during the season that they would possibly be in those top picks. And this when we talking about Travis. But yeah, Jacksonville's on the board. I remember
So
them talking about Travis. There's no way that who else do you think Jacksonville would go with?
other than Travis,
Yeah,
they got to be Shedeur.
but they got their quarterback, don't
They don't want it.
they? They don't want Lawrence.
No, that's what the talk was. Let they plan on trading them off and get something else.
I'm gonna tell you, they Shedeur do good in Florida. It ain't
Yeah.
Miami,
No, it
but
ain't Miami. You know, I
Miami
just
would be
been
in
say that.
Miami.
Yeah. Yeah. I just been say that. But check this out, though, Greg. If Jacksonville draft Travis, you think it's possible any kind of way they can trade their quarterback up to somebody else and select to do it?
Well, everybody talking that talk about whoever do this early. The problem is they don't already trade it up. Usually, somebody be already in that position. Then they'll trade up to get somebody in the later round. They already don't trade it up. They don't
Wow.
get no two.
Man,
They don't gave up something for this.
I wonder what they give up.
He look
Did
like
they
his mama.
look
I
like
don't know.
Cleveland?
We're gonna find out what they gave up. Probably
They
gave
gave.
up they birthright and they first.
You know they needed a quarterback now.
I don't know.
You
Dude.
think Trevor Lawrence worked out for you since he been there?
But you know, when you bring in a guy, I don't know. But if Jacksonville do this, then you got New England and the Giants behind here.
Man, this thing finna get interesting, man. This pick here gonna set the
Yeah,
tone
well, I
for
was talking to somebody on the phone.
this pick finna
Talking to
top.
somebody on the phone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just did it.
this pick here gonna tell it all.
They say cornerback, defensive tackle, safety, O-line. They ain't got quarterback on that list.
They don't. All right, that's who they pick. Yeah, man, they gave up. Look what they gave up, bro.
What they give up?
You don't see it.
On the screen?
Yeah.
They gonna put Travis in corner. They ain't gonna give him no offensive play. They going for cornerback. Travis the only cornerback.
It's gonna be Travis Hunter then. He going home. He going home.
Everybody, the whole room don't talk to whoever they finna get. Everybody don't talk to him.
Had they showed Travis yet on the phone?
No, they the pick is in. Yep.
Strategic position to move out of the second round upward back so that they can get the quarterback that they want. Absolutely. You're following quickly the trade is this. The Browns were number 2.
They got Falcons at 15. What if the Falcons were able to get Shedeur? Well, they got their quarterback.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would have been if they had been close.
Travis Hunter, they showing him in the green room.
Yeah. Second overall pick, fourth round pick. So they don't jump all the way to the 4th and 6th.
Oh, they drafted Travis Hunter, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sanders to Jackson State. He was supposed to go to Florida State. Was exactly, and then he traded out to Colorado with Deion Sanders. Yeah. So roundabout way, but he's headed to.
You don't know what channel you watching.
Coach Saban. The Browns.
I'm on ABC.
In this trade, I think they're the winner.
You know it's on ABC, ESPN. So you know
Yeah.
you looking at different stuff. I'm looking at ABC.
I'm watching on my internet.
So they might be showing them in the green room on the ESPN. See, right now they walking to the podium on mine. Yeah, NFL Network probably showing different stuff.
Yeah, they already know draft Travis.
Yeah.
I'm honored to take a moment to recognize a player.
You know, when you stream, you got a slight delay. It ain't.
Yeah, it is.
But that's why I don't like watching the game live with folks, because it's about a minute or two.
Right.
Each year, who represents greatness and compassion, both on and off the field and in the community. Tonight, we are proudly joined by the 2024 Walter Payton NFL Man of
This
the Year,
girl showing me.
Eric Armstead.
I don't know, man.
What you think about it? Is he gonna play both ways?
We shall see.
They don't have no wide receiver. Remember, they traded their wide receiver.
I don't know, man. But who you said they got quarterback challenge?
I thought they said they didn't like the dude they had out there. He got injured.
Well, they want the Travis Hunter. I guess they gonna sell some tickets.
Oh yeah, he back home. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, because even people you can make that drive to Jacksonville. We just took the ship at 5-hour drive.
Yep, it is. It's the closest state to Georgia, ain't it?
Yeah,
From Florida,
Jacksonville's closest.
part of Florida.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
The Cleveland Browns have traded the second pick to
I didn't want to hop off behind. He got Thomas. He had a good season. They got fourth,
Who?
sixth. They just now announcing the line.
Well, it's the New York Giants time is up. Do they want you to do it now?
On a back receiver with that pink jacket on.
Yeah, he got to pick with it.
big, fun personality headed to Jacksonville. Won the Heisman Trophy. The Jaguars have been around for 30
You see, they let his dad go up there this year.
I was shocked by that, bro. I really was shocked by
They
that.
didn't let him go to the Heisman.
Yeah,
I saw he happy to go back up to the Duval, huh?
Yeah.
Because outside of that, you got the Dolphins, right? In Tampa Bay.
You got Tampa Bay also too now.
I want to see what he's gonna say about had he ever thought about going to Jacksonville. But you know what? His family in Savannah, and Jacksonville right down the street from Savannah.
Yeah.
You know, he moved his family to Savannah.
Right.
So you think about it, Savannah probably not even an hour away. It probably about 45 minutes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's right down the street.
Man, that's amazing. I bet he never thought. I bet he never thought they were gonna draft him, bro.
They was ready. They knew what they needed to do to get that number 2 pick.
They had that already worked out, man. What you think?
That was set. There's no way they thought about that. They was ready to give Cleveland whatever they need to give them.
Yeah.
Everybody was concerned about him going to Cleveland.
I know.
Look at that.
Wow.
They crying. Travis number 2.
Yeah.
He the Giants.
Hey.
What if Shedeur go 3?
That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect.
That'll be perfect. He said 1 or 2, 2 to 3.
Yeah. Do they want a quarterback though?
Let's see.
They got Russell Wilson. They got Jameis Winston.
Back home, going to Jacksonville. What does this moment mean to you after all you've
Back
sacrificed?
home.
This means so much to us just as a whole, as a family.
Oh, they got their mama on there. She'll preach.
Yeah, she'll talk a long time, bro. I love CC said I'm crying. What you crying for? She said she cried. Miss B Red said she cried.
All these crying. Y'all crying. Got Travis in there. You know, we've been talking about this day since he was
She up there crying.
Yeah, we've been talking about this since Jackson State. They showing Jackson State highlights, and you know, we've been trying to figure out what it's gonna look like.
What's up, Hakeem?
Yeah, buddy. Jacksonville. Huh? The pick is in for the Giants.
Oh, the pick is in?
It's in.
Boy, they moving fast, man.
Well, you know, we so busy watching Travis that you know that the clock keep rolling.
Right. Good guess. I wonder who this gonna be, bro.
Yeah, and they didn't take their whole clock either, so they ready.
Y'all already know who they want.
These folk know. These first round, they know. They know that they don't play their little war games.
Man, I hope they should do it, man.
why he wants Shedeur to go up there to New York. Originally, people didn't want him up there.
They ain't got no future quarterback. You satisfied with Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Oh, they took Penn State defensive edge rusher.
Yeah, I see y'all. Y'all be too far ahead of me, but I see.
Yeah, Shedeur might have a long night, bro.
We ain't gonna be up with him, is you?
Nah, man, I'm gonna do an hour. That's it. 30 more minutes. It's over with me.
I'll say, but you gonna stay up and be watching up to the 11 o'clock with him?
No, bro. This is really my first time watching the draft. I ain't into the draft.
No reason.
I ain't in it. I ain't into it. I didn't watch it last year. Man. So we'll see how it go. Man, I thought the Giants were gonna snatch Shedeur, but they didn't.
Think about it. He went number 2 after going to that HBCU that supposed to ruin them. He still ended up going number 2.
Travis.
Could go Florida State. Do you think he would be number 2 if he went to Florida State? The way they turned out over the last couple of years?
Oh no, man. They wouldn't let him play both ways.
Yeah, but I just wonder, Florida State had a hard year.
Who you talking about, Travis?
Yeah, Florida State had a hard year. They did all right the year before, but last year they had a hard year. So, this last season.
Oh, so you saying he would have still went too?
I don't know. I mean, you think he still would have went too if he had went to Florida State?
I don't think so. I don't think they would let him play.
Nobody knocking down the door at Florida. Like who getting drafted out of Florida tonight?
Oh, nobody. Because they didn't have you got to look at it. The way I look at it, Coach Prime and Bucky had the media pushing that narrative. Florida State didn't have that inside like Bucky was showing everything. No, that stuff got a lot to do with it too, man.
They say this big old boy ran the 4.48.
That's what they said.
This big old dude.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's like what my boy named Julius Peppers back in the day. A 4.48.
That bag was moving. That passed a whole lot of them, man.
Yeah, they're passing the receivers.
Exactly.
I
guess that's why he led the conference in
4.47, 4.46.
Man, that's amazing. That
6'3", 250, run the 4.48.
Who drafted next? New England?
Yeah.
Well, we know they ain't getting no quarterback.
Why is that?
They just drafted one last year. Drake May?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true, but they was talking with him too. Even though they ain't hitting on that. Yeah, all these folks been talking to him like they would. Because they one thing they'll do, they'll trade a quarterback. Just like how you see all that money they gave Cousins, they really hold him up so they can trade him.
Yeah. They got rid of him in one year.
Plus that rookie quarterback on some low money.
Yeah.
He ain't got to the big contract.
Right.
It ain't nothing.
I just hope man. What you think about which one of the wide receivers gonna get drafted first, or if any? Will Shepard, Jimmy, or LeJohntay?
LeJohntay probably go before all of them.
Who?
But they were saying that LeJohntay was on the radar of all the teams.
I think Will Shepard gonna go first with his height and the pass rating.
Shepard ain't had the production.
I mean, shit. Ain't none of them had the production, but LeJohntay.
That's why he gonna be the first one off.
Yeah, I did say that, but I'm looking at the Will Shepard pass, his height.
Yeah, but that's why he'll get drafted, but he ain't gonna be the first one up. We might see him Saturday. They might squeeze them in 6th round, early 7th round.
Yeah.
All that size don't mean nothing if you ain't gonna produce.
Yeah, you gotta catch that ball, man.
They'll
I
give him a
like it.
shot. They'll give him a shot. Who? Man, it's for 3 days. It's 3 days, all day tomorrow, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, what round they do tomorrow? Like second and third, just second and third, no?
During the next 2-3 rounds.
Oh, they
I
do
think
3 rounds on Friday?
because you only get so many picks in the first round. So you got 2nd round, 3rd round. Then they go up to 5 there. At one point
They do
they
7
go up to
rounds.
7. They go up to 7. But
Yeah.
so it probably be 2 through 5 tomorrow then, wouldn't it?
Well, that's a lot of rounds, man.
It's probably about the whole day,
So how many days supposed to last? 3 days?
pretty much. And that's gonna do like 3 rounds on the last day. I don't know how that thing go because then they be switching it up.
Yeah, they do.
You know, but I know that it's gonna be 4 days, the next 2 days, because they gonna be doing multiple rounds, and you got to do all this talking and all this. The pick is in, and you got all these teams gonna get their pick. Think about
Yeah.
that. How
Yep.
many? How many times? What is it? 32? How many teams? Is it?
32.
So you do 32 times 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody got to trade up and all that.
Trade, but it's still gonna be a pick in that place. So
Yeah, I
like
know. Tonight it probably won't be over to
doing
about
there
11:30.
100 picks, doing there 100 picks in one day.
Yeah.
So that's a long day, and everybody on the clock's like 5-6 minutes.
Wow. They're gonna be about 12 o'clock midnight tonight.
It say 11.
11.
That's why we can't play with Shedeur like that. You say 2 and 3 tomorrow. Then you gonna squeeze all the rest of it in there on Saturday, 4, 5.
Probably all day Saturday since it's the weekend.
Who? 4 through
Since it's
7
on,
on Saturday. You say
they
4
said
through
4
7
to
on
7 on
Saturday.
Saturday.
That's a long day.
That's a
That's a
long
full
day.
day.
That thing probably started noon, midnight.
Yeah, that's a full day.
Yeah.
That when they really just drop them in there, and
They just
that's when you see a Will Shepherd get in there. That's when you see even Jimmy, 4th, 5th round. But Jante, he can go 3rd or 4th round.
yeah. Yeah. What about BJ Green? Think he got a shot?
He another one that you can go 4th, 5th round because he consider him undersized.
Right. Shiloh gonna be the entry point.
Shiloh, man, he'll be 5th, 6th round.
But that's a Saturday, bro.
Oh, he gonna be Saturday.
Oh, job, man. You don't think
He
you're
ain't
gonna get
gonna be
in?
no 2nd, 3rd round.
I'll be your third round draft pick to me. Maybe I'm biased because they're my favorite player. But you could be right. If Shedeur gonna go this tonight, yeah, Shiloh won't get pushed down to Saturday.
Well, Shedeur gonna go tonight. We just might be asleep.
Yeah, I know I am. I ain't.
What it
Yeah,
gonna do for us to be up all night? What it do?
not me. I ain't never did this on no draft night. Nah, I ain't no one. I got 20 more minutes that stay right here.
It's
Get
Thursday
that
night.
out in. Huh?
On a Thursday night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be
This
a
is
long
where
night.
you be. Last year, this time you weren't worried about it because who you was getting drafted.
I don't want we didn't we me and you were talking and we didn't even cover the draft. It wasn't that talk about.
Wasn't nobody in there. And we were thinking that Xavier we was gonna get drafted. He
Yeah.
ended up and that's the only one. And he ended up going a free agent. He didn't even.
Yeah. But it
I'll
worked
just
out
be
for him.
like,
It worked out best for him though. He got the chance to choose what team he wanted to go to.
Will Campbell. They got them an old tackle.
Who that? New England?
Yeah. They got them a tackle from LSU.
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly. They wanted them a tackle. Number 4.
He must have been pretty good then.
They say he came in as a true freshman.
There in Colorado, we get the call. We'd like for you to come to LSU football camp. They fly back early. They drive from Monroe to Baton Rouge. He goes to the camp.
He don't look like he the biggest guy.
He ain't
But
no
he
big guy.
All-American. 3-time All-SEC, All-American.
They didn't have a good season, did they? I don't even think LSU had a good season, did they?
Not really.
And here is more of the story of the LSU star. Great story, Reese.
I don't think Shedeur want to go up there in New England. Now Prime said he didn't want them up in them snow. That when all this stuff started. They want to throw everything at them. Now here come you Cleveland. Your Cleveland is up. Vegas is up. They don't already did the mock drafts on what these teams want. All these teams that he so-called been talking to coming up. Cleveland, Vegas, the Jets. But guess what? This is last shot to be in the top 5.
What? Yeah.
This top 3. This is shot to get in the top 5 with Cleveland.
Wow.
I'm surprised that all these teams back to back. With Vegas even being right there.
And they ain't gonna now on prop draft, man. That's messed up, bro.
It would be, cause they got it like that.
They put all their resource and time and interviewing them and going out there and talking to them and working them out. Man, you already know all along you wasn't gonna draft them. I think it's all about Coach Prime. They didn't want to deal with Coach Prime, man.
No, it ain't that they don't want to deal with him so much. It's just that, like I said on the show a couple weeks ago, they want to show you who boss. They ain't not gonna let you think you the boss. So that's kind of like not want to deal with them, but at the same time, it's a power thing.
Right.
Like, we make the decisions right here. We'll pick them when we want to pick them. Let you know you ain't in control. These systems, the music industry, the entertainment, they operate like that. I gotta show you who the boss. Y'all jumping ahead of me, man. Say the pick is in, y'all don't jump ahead of me.
Say he took Mason Graham.
Yeah. You know Mason Graham?
I don't know none of them. They ain't played for Colorado. The first thing at my hand, I don't know them, bro.
A lot of these people going for these guys who, a lot of these guys, they looking for these linemen, man.
Yeah.
They need.
They gotta protect. They want to protect their quarterback who already there.
That guy ain't the biggest guy. Everybody's talking, we want these big old linemen. He ain't the biggest guy.
They want a big guy that can move.
Yeah, he can move though, but he ain't the biggest guy. He ain't like he's 6'7", 6'6". Left tackle. He moving them though.
What college you went to?
I'm talking about the one that was in the 4th round at LSU.
Oh, okay.
He got good hands and good feet. But he ain't huge. You can see when he walk, he wasn't that big.
Wow.
Will Campbell.
Okay. I want to win that guy from University of Georgia gonna go.
I don't know, man. I just know they talking about Drake May up there in New England. I remember when Drake May was over there at he's a good quarterback. I remember they played against Georgia Tech. I went to see Georgia Tech. My cousin, I think it was first or second year. And they played North Carolina at the Mercedes-Benz. And that's that quarterback pretty decent. He ain't the biggest guy. He's short.
He was pretty good though.
Oh, he was throwing that thing and running.
He was.
And that's when the old boy was still there. What's his name? The one that ended up going to Nebraska from Georgia Tech. and gave away and messed up Colorado game. I mean, Colorado beating. They say because he gave the game. What's the quarterback name?
I don't get the black guy.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
when he
got
was. He was he was there in Georgia Tech before he transferred to Nebraska that next season, and he was so hot and cold. No, I'm talking about the quarterback that was there before Rayola.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the black guy.
Mm-hmm.
He ran by a 50-yard touchdown on us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he was horrible with the ball. He was horrible with the ball at Georgia Tech.
yeah, he turned the ball over a
He
lot.
was always
Fumbled.
athletic. He can run. He can do stuff like that. But
Yeah,
Mason Graham, the D tackles, O lineman. How did when you see these first round guys, you be wondering who gonna be the bust. It always be.
look like
I
a lot
always
of
be
them.
like most of them. Like only one or two of the guys come out there be.
Yeah, hey, there's a lot of them be a bust this year. The way this thing goes, there's a lot of folks gonna lose their job next year.
Hey man, they got 2 out of top 5. Man, he went from being his daddy. They're gonna prove his daddy wrong. Travis 1 and he 2. They said no, we'll put Cam number 1.
Yeah,
And we'll put Travis 2 to show you. And we're gonna bump your son. Yeah, y'all talking about Sims. Yeah, we talking about Sims.
yeah,
Sims.
Sam. That's a name. Yeah,
First round pick. Cleveland Browns. I guess y'all better have no quarterback problem. With all these people jumping over them. And I know they need these linemen and D linemen, but boy, you can't do nothing without a quarterback. We know that.
hey, you can't win. You can't win Pee Wee without a quarterback.
Yeah,
You need
all
a
the receivers in the world
yeah.
and the line in the world, and they can't hit the backside of a barn.
Can't do that without a quarterback, man. Nothing. Can't do that without a quarterback.
They want these
Pee
D
Wee,
linemen.
Little League, junior high, high school.
They want these D linemen and all that.
Yeah. Me and Linda Brooks at Cleveland is a death trap for quarterback. Yes. Kenny Wilson said Flacco and Whitson ain't gonna cut it. No, it ain't, bro. You're right.
I don't know.
A1 A1 Sports said Cleveland is so stupid. What in the world are you
They gonna
talking? You
make you
right.
trust they got their quarterback, man.
That's crazy, man. Who got that quarterback? Cleveland?
Yeah, they got your boy.
Who?
Is Watson he still up there?
He can't play this year.
Why?
He's still hurt.
I know, but that's been like every year.
Man, please. You
He
heard
can't
what the
play this
owner?
year at all. At all. I think he played at some point.
Man, the owner came out and said they messed that up so bad they need to straighten that out.
Amazing, unbelievable moment, and we're just so proud.
Straighten what up?
They said they messed up the quarterback situation so bad they need to straighten it out. Man, Jensen. The Raiders took Jensen.
It's been a dream of his his whole life. And he finally made it. So
That's a slap. They
That's a
so ain't got
real.
no quarterback.
They slapped him in the face, man.
Genty.
I guess what everybody was talking about over there on X is true then, man.
What?
About Shedeur. They went in it.
They've been talking about the dog for a long time. But you see, none of these teams got quarterback up there because the Raiders had a running back, receiver, cornerback, O lineman. They did not have no quarterback on the thing. So that's what these mock drafts are showing. Who was looking for a quarterback? They had already put out there they weren't looking for no quarterback.
Wow, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. The Giants need a quarterback. What they gonna do at quarterback?
Yes, they're gonna run the ball all season.
With the sixth pick in the
What
2024
are they gonna do with Jason?
the Las Vegas Raiders tonight, Ashton Genty. What did he say?
That's crazy, bro. I ain't seen that like this.
Ashton Genty was the runner-up for the Heisman Trophy and going.
You never would have thought that they gonna find a way to put Shedeur. They gonna do their best to get him out the top 10.
It
Just
look
like
like
they've
it
been
working.
talking about for 2 years. They've been working on this for 2 years.
It look like it working, bro.
Well, they don't. I mean, they got him out of the top 3.
He used to be from his hometown is Jacksonville.
In the Navy, they went to Italy for a while and then brought him back and what a season he had for the Boise State Broncos. And keep this in mind.
That's great. I guess they got a good line to block for him up there.
Yeah. Pete Carroll he's a good coach anyway.
But this boy, he know how to make room. He kind of like got a little Barry Sanders in him.
Right.
As long as they I guess they gonna need it since they ain't got no quarterback. They gonna have a good running game.
I guess so. They're gonna run the ball and play good defense.
Or maybe it'll make their average quarterback better because they gotta watch him.
Yeah.
He's slippery. He is slippery.
A1 Sports said they about to blackball too.
Well, one thing for sure. They got everybody out of there before Shedeur. The only one ain't got out of there yet is who was the other Heisman? Your boy up there at he beat him up there at Oregon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And just the thing, they were saying, hey, they sit up here saying that pretty much ain't no quarterback good enough. Like all of a sudden, no quarterback good enough to be but Cam Ward. Like the narrative is interesting.
They put it out there, bro. They ran with it. They put it out there and they ran with it, bro.
Watching it.
I hope Pittsburgh or the Saints move up and take Shedeur, man.
Man, they want to get that boy at the end just to show him. Genty. I guess. Like I said, when they bumped them out of that Heisman race.
Yeah, that was signs on the wall, wasn't
it? They already letting you know right there. So what is it gonna mean now? What is this gonna mean now? What are we gonna say?
Man.
My military background is shaping me for success. My father taught me so many different things about his actions, of being disciplined and how to work hard to achieve your goals.
People say for Drake.
Corona, she isn't just a place. She is an essence and with salt and spring.
Oh, goodness.
Into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, la playa awaits.
Okay. Don't worry.
I'm sitting here.
Save you money on DoorDash.
I don't know, man. Because I think everybody, the biggest thing was they were saying, hey, we don't want them to go to no Jets.
Why not?
That's what the whole conversation's been. Because just the pick is in. I'm just saying, like the whole program killer thing, you know. That's what even a lot of the guys who came out of that like. But if you just want to be in the top 10, yeah, I don't know. If you don't went this far, you might say, man, forget the Jets, go on down New Orleans or something.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the Jets are
New Orleans
the
would be a good fit. They like them kind of cause you know Vic Cousin, what's his name? What guy that played down there? Brooks. He was decent down there. It just New Orleans would be a better fit. South,
yeah.
indoor.
I
Jets.
think Pittsburgh would be a good fit for him.
They could. I don't know. But Pittsburgh way down the line.
That way look like he falling way down the line.
Well, he got, like I said, they talking he been talking to New Orleans. They got number 9.
Maybe small. I must be respected. Protected.
This thing there. Hey there. I know y'all here to me, so
Jillian said, Shedeur need to be poor in the ghetto, raised on food stamp, and have his father in his life. They need that story. You might be right, big dog.
On the clock. Jets draft room.
they looking all still. Now I'm gonna see Jets got right tackle, receiver, tight end, and edge. They
They
ain't
ain't
got
got
no quarterback on theirs.
they ain't got no quarterback up there either.
No. I think that was said these mock drafts been. They ain't saying about no quarterback.
A year ago, how would you look for that wide receiver?
These folks know what they doing, man. It's all of a sudden these people not worried about no receivers. I mean no quarterback.
Since a lot of when you need everything, where do you tend to go? Yeah, take the best player. Yeah. Difference maker. Matthew Golden would be a nice one. Yeah. The Jets have decided who they think the best player for them is.
Man, please.
We go to the vote. The New York Jets select Armand Membu.
Memu.
Yeah, who is that?
A tackle. It's almost like the draft now. More worried about the non-skill guys.
Wow.
Celebrating tonight is Armand Membu. He's taken 7th overall and is going to the New York Jets.
So y'all feel like the Saints? We gonna see. They say that the Saints is worried about keeping they with Spencer Rattler.
Man, ain't no way, bro. When they pick, Greg?
After the
Jets.
After Carolina.
Carolina, they go now.
And then Chicago.
All right, I'm gonna stay on here.
Watching the mock drafts.
I'm gonna stay on here until the Saints pick. When the Saints pick, I'm gone, man. This don't make no sense, man.
We need to boycott. We're gonna boycott the draft.
Yeah, we're gonna boycott. We ain't cover no draft, man. Shedeur should have been the first player picked, really. I wonder what messed him up, though, Greg. Sure enough.
Huh?
I wonder what messed him up.
I mean, but these teams, whether he messed up or not, they act like they don't want no quarterback. Whether
I'm talking about why Cam Ward over Shedeur Sanders?
I don't know. Maybe he was a better fit for that team.
Man,
I told you like that Steve McNair type quarterback.
It says a lot. I mean, athletic ability, when you're going up, one thing I've learned in these last 3 years doing it on Thursday night is there's such a discrepancy between offensive line play and the defensive line and how athletic and how big they get. So
I'm gonna tell you.
this guy,
I think I don't know. I mean, when I look at Cam Ward, if he got a line, he could be surgical. But I've seen you can get pressure on him. He don't handle the pressure as well as Shedeur handle it.
I know.
Handle what the way Shedeur have.
I know. That's why I can't understand why they picked them over there.
It's already big person almost 50.
It's gonna stay like that.
I'm trying to get my own car insurance.
USAA. Grandpa was in the military. He shared membership with your mom, so she.
I don't know, man. They gonna lose their rating. Their rating's gonna go dip. Once they hit 10, they rating's gonna go. We need to protest.
Be watch. Stay till the Steelers make their draft. Steelers don't draft till the 21st or the 23rd. Patrick Wiggins.
21st. They gonna be symbolic. Should do go 21 like his dad. You know how far 21 is? We just 8. 21 gonna be doing at 10 o'clock.
10:30 or 11 o'clock? Where they going?
Yeah, we're gonna be out 10.
No, I can't do that. Not tonight. Because I'm really not interested in the draft. I just want to see what Travis and Shedeur go.
They know that.
You know?
They know that.
I can't believe a wide receiver ain't even been drafted.
But they could have shown that they more interested in like getting guys like defensive line, offensive line guys. They're not really focused on quarterbacks. They haven't really focused a lot on skill players really at all.
No. All of them are linemen.
Y'all say so. Everybody, we're gonna have these narratives. So they say him playing in the bowl game messed him up. This and that. Oh, I mean, hey, it is what it is, man.
Hey, you gonna go to a Colorado game this year?
We'll see. We'll see. I ain't even looked at the schedule like that. Remember last year this time, I was like, what game we'll go to?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Until later. I decided until like.
No, you came out the gate. So I'm gonna do a home game. I'm gonna do a away game. You said you're going to Florida game.
I knew I could drive to Orlando. I knew that was a possibility, but I wanted to go to Boulder, and it just the week that I chose just ended up being the best week.
Right.
It's been the best week, and I figured
I gotta wait to go. I gotta wait to go to a daytime game. I don't go to night. It's too much a long walk from your car.
Yeah, it's a lot of walking now, cause how that stadium sit in the middle of the campus.
Yeah.
Then depending on how you get there, where you park, the streets are very narrow and traffic is full of traffic. It's not a lot of ways to get in. Yeah, Boulder is different, man. Boulder is it's like ferries and it's very animated. Not what you think. It's like it got a lot of little corpse. It's very quirky. Did you go downtown and all that to be watched, or you just went to the game?
I went down
Pearl Street.
Yeah, to see you aunties. They took me around and showed me everything.
Yeah,
took me back to my hotel and all that.
Yeah, man, they were playing them with instruments and doing all that weird stuff out there. It was different. Matt Millen beat him.
Oh, he got drafted?
No, Millen made the top 10. We've been dogging him out.
Who drafted him?
Millen at the Panthers.
At Tampa?
The Panthers got Teteron Matt Miller. I didn't even know he was there.
Oh man, Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Wow. I can see that though. They need a wide receiver with that quarterback from Alabama.
First team All-American. They gave him All-American. Most in Arizona history. But they put that Colton Hood over there and shut it down. Colton Hood shut him down over there.
He sure did. He put that blanket over.
And he wasn't even there.
He put that blanket over.
That Colton Hood got a little aggressive.
Yeah.
You saw even be slammed that dude.
Hey, he picked him up and tried to.
He supposed to slam me like that. He thought this little nice guy be smart. He gonna pick him up and slam him on his head.
Yeah.
He on the regular tackle. He's a little bully. Junior Seau. I don't know why I didn't know Junior Seau was Polynesian.
Right.
Now he had a real dominant that first year.
He did.
When Colorado was in Pac-12.
Yeah. That quarterback he didn't turn out to be so good that second year.
Yeah, man, because people get you when you don't expect them. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta be that guy versus coming on the radar, it's different.
Right.
Because now people are game plan for you. I think that's kind of the challenge with Tua. I think Tua is a good on the radar guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Who picking now?
The Saints pick is in quick.
The Saints in.
Yeah.
It should be.
You know, when Miller was the one who said he don't watch no film.
Yeah. He got picked before anybody. He in the top 10.
So he just bigger and faster than everybody. He don't just been run them little bubblegum routes in the NFL. Outrun everybody. Out jump them. Jump ball.
Yeah.
That's why he couldn't do nothing with Colton Hood. Because them little bubblegum routes you run ain't finna work. Say Saints on the clock. Saints pick is in. Pick is in. Yeah, y'all keep beating me. Kelvin Banks.
And we just saw Blanche, Teterona's grandmother, on the screen, her incredible works of service. Well, I'm surrounded by his family. They're all wearing the leis that were handmade by Blanche. And of course, Teterona wearing it as well, his Polynesian heritage so proudly displayed.
Polynesian.
When you think about your son and how proud he is of where he came from, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. That's dreams came to reality, man. Came to reality. It's awesome. And you know, for the leis, thank you, Mom. For real. Thank you, Mom.
Sean, what does this moment mean to you as you watch your son become the 8th overall pick in the NFL draft?
I'm just beyond proud. This means so much. We come from humble beginnings. So this means so much.
Everybody go watch that film.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank
you very much. I saw Teterona's dad there. It looks like him.
His family is excited.
They couldn't change their life, bro.
I wonder what they're talking about down there with the Sanders family right now. Bucky get the footage. Bucky should be getting some good footage right now.
I thought they were gonna go live, but they didn't go live, man.
He getting that well off footage.
Yeah. Man, they talking about the Saints looking at Kevin Banks.
What are you saying?
Man, these folks already know who getting picked, man.
lot of these players, we've heard a few of them say, like, I just want to.
Well, yeah, somebody said they little insider said that they sticking with Rattler.
Wow.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
They must be holding out for us next year or something. Who coming out next year?
That's it. You already know who it is. Let Manning.
Everybody want to get Manning next year, and Manning ain't even played.
They gonna tank the season next year. They gonna tank the season next year.
I say everybody want Manning. Manning.
The draft is in. Kevin Banks, Texas.
You know, he worked through that. I talked to Sark about that. Sark really likes this guy. Thinks he's a surefire player.
Well, I told you this whole thing done been linemen out of the 10 people. At least about seven of them done been some form of lineman.
Yeah. It's up to the Steelers now, man. Boy, you right, Kenny Will. It's straight. Hey, boy. They run this thing like a plantation.
It's definitely that. It's definitely that now. That one, we ain't talk about that, but it, because it's cute and fun, but it ain't college.
Yeah.
College was rigged up, but it's different. The NFL different.
Man, I wonder what hurt Shedeur though, man. Was it the offense that he was in? I heard Dan Alaska on ESPN was saying only taste they got of Shedeur was throwing them little hitches and bubble screen. Pass don't go more than 5 yards.
Tried to say that about him in Jackson State. You notice that they kept saying, he don't throw nothing deep. And he had plenty of film throwing it deep. But
yeah,
I think it's the offense, but I also think you remember when I used to talk about Shedeur, like when we played Arizona, and I said, Shedeur, you better quit acting like you got it going on. You better get the killer instinct. And
yeah, I remember you saying that.
Bear these folks. He'll get up on them and he take his foot out the gas. And I said, boy, you giving these folks room to play with you. Go ahead and embarrass some folks. Go ahead and put up 60 on them.
Yeah.
Let it be known. I mean, because you up 30 in the second quarter, man, go ahead and show that doggone ruthless. Now, I'm going to put up the 4,000 yards today. He ain't got that attitude.
Yeah, you sure said that now. I got to give you that. You said it.
Like I told him, I gave him more. I know they be listening. People, the haters don't want it. I know they be listening. But are y'all listening? Listen. Because I ain't here to be no hater. Say, look here, man. I already know what they about to do to you. You got to leave no room for doubt. No room for doubt.
Yeah, little buddy said, I'm finna crash. Don't crash out, little buddy. Don't crash out, buddy. Hey. Oh, man.
Go take them sacks. When he go backwards and spin around,
yeah,
and go and look 20 yards, you can say what you want. You better not do that in the NFL.
Oh, no, you can't do that there. No, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
Because you ain't finna come back and next play and throw a 30-yard bomb, a 30-yard,
Not in the NFL, man. You got some grown men out there, boy. They trying to take your lunch. Not money from you. Lil Buck and A1 Sports and I Love CC, my 3 favorites said, hey, I'm gonna crash out. Yeah, hold it in the road, Lil Buck. Oh, they said Shedeur, he doing his on Twitch. He on live on Twitch.
He can switch, he can twitch, he can do all that. I don't know. Who finna pick him in the next 20 picks?
Huh?
I don't know who finna pick him in the next 20 picks.
Oh.
They're gonna put him at 21, just like they said. We're gonna be asleep.
Yeah, that Pittsburgh,
No, these Bears.
What number they at? 10?
They just at 10.
Oh, nah, I won't be here that long, bro. Nah, matter of fact, hey, I'll holler at you next Thursday, Greg. Appreciate it. Sports Talk with Big Watt. Give your last word, big dog.
We never thought we'll see the day where draft day come and we didn't get to see Shedeur in the top 10.
Yeah, that messed
This
up.
last
Man.
one.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in for draft night. I'm finna call it quits, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Get back on the, I ain't talking about no draft. I'm talking about the regular Colorado team who's getting ready for the season. These folks doing what they want to do. But you get your last word, big dog. I'm out of here.
Yeah, man. You know, they've been building this thing up for a long time. It is what it is. It came true. These folks won line, and we watching it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how this thing go.
Yeah.
More learned, lesson learned. If you're gonna be at Colorado, you can't just go through the motion. You got to be dominant, like he said. Not just one word. You better be dominant. But these just gonna play. That's what you're seeing. But yep. Greg said it. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all know we be yesterday. What?
Yeah. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in for the draft night. We're here an hour and 15 minutes. I'm finna go to bed, y'all. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like you say, I'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, doing what I do, talk about the players currently on the roster and some visits they got going on this weekend at Colorado. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe, and join to become a member. Join the membership. Sports Talk will be what I appreciate it. All right, Greg.